Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it is May 30th of 2022, and it's 7 a.m. in the morning. I've discovered today something called DistroTV. DISTROTV. Not sure exactly what. So this is a question. I'm not. If you're coming here to get an answer to what is DistroTV, I don't know. I just woke up this morning. I found a link for it, and I've started to check it out a little bit. I don't know what it is. It looks like Pluto TV. Now, you're probably familiar with Pluto TV. They started out and started adding things, at least this is the way it appears to me for Pluto TV, that they added, things that were available free on the internet, and pulled them on, and you could go there and watch stuff for free. Now it appears, for a while, they've been actually going out and seeking content and bringing it in, and putting it. So you have a mixture of stuff, but now I wake up today and there is a link someplace that I stumbled across for a disco.
Should I play the song, Cross?
No, thanks. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 92 degrees.
Okay, so I'm thinking, let's go see if we can. Okay, here we have DistroTV, now set to stream on major smart TV platforms, in addition to all key streaming devices. Let's see. It says, tune into the nation's largest independent fast streaming platform anywhere, anytime. The nation's largest independent ad-free streaming television platform today announces that it is now available to all stream on all major smart TV platforms, including Samsung, LG, and Sony. This is in addition to DistroTV's availability across all key streaming device partners, including Amazon, Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV, and Google TV, as well as on mobile platforms like iOS and Android. Audiences can view Distro's TV 150 plus growing channels line up for free on any web browser by visiting DistroTV. The fast platform is now truly available to stream anytime, anywhere, no registration or subscription required. Now I've been clicking on a few things, let me see, and I don't think everything's running, because I clicked and some things are not happening. I saw in someplace a June 6th date on something. I'm wondering if this thing is today the first, you know, release of it that's supposed to be available to, you know, I don't know. I'm asking you, if you came here for answers, you're probably, you know, not going to get them. You're going to need to, if you have a Roku TV or some other device, Apple TV or whatever you have, check it out and see what's available. Like I said, I think it's like Play-Doh TV in a way. Like I clicked on some things to you know, I thought, you know, enter my username and a password or something, you know. Okay, live demand. Here's one of the pages that I came through, and I thought, well, okay. I looked up here, I didn't find anything, you know, live on demand. I'm going to click on something here. Let's see. Let's click on this. Remember that TV in the early days or whatever? Okay, here's real people. Let's go down to I'm not sure where that. Oh, okay. Little treasure hunters. Looks like that just came on, or does it have is it like the old TV and the old, you know, time to sign on in the morning and then sign off at night or something? Mirror now. Okay, classic shows. Okay, let's try classic. Is this reruns? TV? Okay. Yeah, I think this is like, well, I'm sure it's not day one, but it must be like, you know, this is being set up, and it's been operational. I'm sure that, you know, it's not, but they're adding things to it, I guess, right away. I think this sort of must be like sort of the ground floor here. See, classic reruns, I was there. Okay, more movies. Okay, Con TV live. Okay, I think something is coming here. Let's see. I actually, at Pluto TV, I watched the Antiques Roadshow channel, and very few other things on there. And this may be the same way. news and opinion. I think Onan, or whatever this is, I believe is a right-wing, very right-wing, conservative U.S. Feed, channel, whatever. And I'm sure they would love to be picked up by other services. If this is the one I'm thinking of, I mean, they have the most bizarre, right-wing stuff. I'm guessing that it's going to is it that DistroTV doesn't have enough bandwidth to present all this stuff, and they're just hooking stuff up, and that wouldn't make sense. Now this is Pluto TV. I mean Pluto TV. No, this is images, I think, of. Okay, how come I can't get? Pluto TV is this? Does not. This isn't. Okay. Okay, this is Pluto TV. But see over here on the side, I think that this is day one for a lot of people with DistroTV. It says here, DistroTV now set to stream on major smart TV platforms. In addition to all key streaming devices. And that's from Yahoo. Now this is not part of that. This is a browser window that's well, I guess I've done enough for now right here, because I'm asking the question, on my YouTube channel, what is DistroTV? Is it like Pluto? And is this the very beginning of it, and are we going to hear a lot more about it, and is it going to be someplace that there's a lot of stuff available, apparently for free? Then of course I'm sure they'll start offering stuff that's that you can pay for, or, they're gonna have to make money somehow. I guess if you have information about this, or if you find out information about okay, this is a Yahoo story about this. I don't think I'm going to need to put links for you, because I think you can figure it out. It's DistroTV.com. Let me put that in and make sure here. Okay, this must be the headquarters site for all of this. This must be the company that I'm guessing is behind all of this. Our mission to strive to take your message and present it in a way, let's see, our values, get in touch, website design, video production and graphics, I'm guessing, this is just a guess that this is, I don't think they would call it, I think that this might be the company behind this that's doing this. But okay, I need to delete this because this is just a tab from okay, cord cutter. Okay, this is from cord cutter site that's talking about it. The free streaming service DistroTV adds new channels, including, and then they go on. Okay. Today, Cinegram or whatever announces a partnership with the free streaming service I can't talk anymore, TV, to grow its lineup of channels to include Con TV and Con TV Animine, the Family Focus Dove channel, and the fact-based Docudrama, as well as Chinese pop culture channel BAMBU, stand-up special supplier Comedy Dynamics, Combat Sport Hub Combat Go, the Global Asian Pop Culture Community, Halle Pop, to the free-to-use platform programming roster. Many of the first major partners of the DistroTV streaming service is once again breaking new ground, expanding our distribution footprint even further with the launch of 8 of our most popular networks on the growing platform. Okay, so I'll leave this, I'll put a link to this below. And let me see what this is here. This is one of the things that's available now, I guess. What's this? Doesn't look like there's anything there now. Doesn't look like there's anything there now. And these two are Pluto. So let's go back here. Okay, I think that's it. I'm asking the question and maybe giving you a little bit of information. I think that they're doing something that I've been doing this kind of stuff since 1982. And in the beginning, what I did, like before I was using WordPress and before WordPress existed, all that kind of stuff, with my bulletin board system, I'd set up the menu, then add something, and then add something more. And people would come and they would find, there a lot of stuff wasn't there, but I had, what I should have done and what some people did, a lot of people did, is they got their entire system all set up and then bang, announced it. Here we are. Mine was a work in progress, and I would change it as new services came out and things like that. It looks like what these people are doing here. So it's going to be confusing. Of course, we've come a long way in technology. It looks like that whoever started this, I think saw him a while ago maybe, are, you know, hooking things up, contacting other organizations that are trying to do something, make some money, and present some material. And since they have, what was that? One that is an extremely right wing. They had a one. Anyway, I can't find it now. I think that's going to be the problem. I think that's going to be the problem. It's going to they're going to bring stuff online all the time. They got some people, I'm sure, working and contacting and being contacted by other people saying, "Hey." And from the little bit that I saw, which I can't even find now because I left it or something, since I'm sure that one site is a extremely right-wing site that is not doing well, but it's where people go that are here in the United States or whatever, who would be like Fox News followers. But Fox News has now become not right-wing enough, not, militant enough, and some people are going over to this other service, and I think there's another service or two, or maybe several that are even further. It looks like, and it looks like this is the kind of stuff that would hurt Fox News, because Fox News viewers are, well, the viewers to my small little YouTube channel are 95% male, and they are, I forget how low they start, how YouTube starts, because they don't want to have, like the viewers to my channel on YouTube are, let's say, 18 to 35, male, 95% male. And so Fox News, their viewers are generally, I believe I'm correct on, and not exactly correct, but their viewers are, 50 or 55 on up in age. And I'm in that group, by the way, we're dying off. Well, I'm not a fan of Fox News at all. Don't get me wrong on that. But, their viewers are dying off, and their viewers also are locked in on their content. But Fox News now is not. I think it may be like a drug, I've never taken drugs. But you take a drug, it gives you a high or whatever, I guess. Even when I had chest pain and I went to the emergency room, when they would want to give me something to stop the chest pain and whatever, and I would tell them, no morphine or very little morphine. But drug user, you take a little bit and you're good, and then that's not enough, and then you take more and you take more. I think they're sort of like Fox News, people locked in on that, a certain group, and they loved it, but Fox News is having because that clientele's dying out. And then the new people who would be coming into Fox News it's not enough that Fox News makes up some kind of, well, Fox News doesn't, they report on, the stuff that people are making up, that there's pedophiles in a basement of a kid's pizza parlor or something or other, and that there's sex going on and all kinds of other stuff that that becomes, and it gets debunked, and Fox News, can hardly, okay, well, they just don't talk about it or something at that point. And these people who are addicted to small amounts of this insanity, they want more of it, and they want it stronger. And so I think that's, Fox News can see itself. I'm sure they got people who are there who can say, are giving the the corporation or whatever. In 15 years, we're only going to have half the viewers that we have now. In 20 years, we're only going to have a quarter. In 30 years, we won't exist, because everybody will be someplace else. And so, anyway, I think I asked the question, what is DistroTV? Oh, man. Let me mention that too, because new subject. Today is Memorial Day in the United States. The day, it's sort of changed over time. Originally, a day to honor Civil War veterans or Civil War people who, died. Then it became it sort of changed over time. Became a day for veterans, especially veterans who lost their life. And now I think a whole bunch of Americans, it's just, I don't want to say just, but I think American people, a lot of them, now if you're a veteran or you're from a family of veterans or something like that, that, this is the day to honor people that, served the nation and, gave the ultimate sacrifice. But I think for an awful lot of Americans, it's just a day to barbecue or picnic or go to the park or something like that. And then for a large number of people, and I think that's the older group of people, it's the day that you go to the cemetery or you go and, for your mother and father who passed away, you go and you put some flowers on the graveside or something like that, sort of like so anyway, I'm going to end this now. Oh, I wanted to tell you some more real quick so you maybe know what's going on. Today is the 30th, and my daughter, who has been living in this apartment complex, my grown daughter, and her son, my grandson, have been living in this apartment complex, not in the building we're in right now, but the building next to us, across from us or whatever. And she's effectively moved out, although she still has stuff that in the next day or two that she needs to get out of the old apartment that she's been living in. And she has a piece of property outside of Fort Worth that she likes. I haven't been to it yet. But she's moving. She's already got her cats out there, but she has a bed. I told you in the past about my bed springs, that the mattress goes on, and my son has the same type of bed springs, and we both got them about the same time, and they both broke about the same time. I mean, and you could, and I talked about it, and I showed you it's not bars under there, you know. It just like a thread of metal, a wire or something that was just barely tacked on there, you know, with a spot weld or whatever. And the thing, I mean, no way the thing is going to last, and both of them broke, you know. Well, anyway, she's got a regular, I believe, type of, you know, the kind you see underneath a mattress that's wood or, you know, metal or something, but actually is going to work. And if you know, so she has one of those that she's going to have a moving people, you know, bring it over here tomorrow, I believe. And let's see, what's she doing today? Oh, she's going to come over and help me with an office chair that I bought that I couldn't put together. The seat and the back, I could not figure out how to do that. So she's going to come over and help with that. But she also has a desk over there. And tomorrow, the moving people are going to bring that desk over here. There's no way a desk is going to fit in here. I mean, once it gets in here, I think I can get it. It can be like over there or whatever. So I have these, like I have two very cheap desks, but they're working fine. I mean, just wooden tables, you know. But then I'll have that over there. But the problem is, we have, because of Texas not having a power grid that you can depend on, because the state is run by Republicans. So in order for that desk to be brought in here tomorrow, I've got boxes of, which it's gonna, man, I have arthritis really bad, and I need to get these. You may have seen them around here. I have boxes of firewood in here, and there's boxes of firewood right outside my door, and then in the living room there's boxes of firewood. You know, I mean, that the commercial, it's not wood from, it's I guess manufactured firewood or whatever. Duraflame, the brighter burning firewood, and I think it's either say 6 or 8 logs. Anyway, those boxes are heavy, and I've got to get those moved out of in here. There's one back here, and there's 20 or 30 outside my door or in the living room. So I've got to get those out of the way, and I'm the one who's going to have to do that. And with my arthritis, where's my naproxen? Here's my naproxen. I'll need that today for the pain, and I need to get that, you know, done today, so the moving people can bring that over and put it in here. Anyway, that's it for now, and I'll probably be back a little bit later on, because there's something I wanted to make a YouTube video on. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, thank you very much for, let me know what you think of DistroTV, Distro TV. Let me know what you think about it, what you find out about it. And once they get it really operational, which it doesn't appear to me, they're sort of doing what I did in the old days. Make a menu, you know, and add a message board, and then add a something else and something else, and then, you know, and that looks like what they're doing. I'm not sure that that's a really good idea. Well, like my ex-wife watches, she has a, you know, Roku television set. She's wheelchair bound. She's she's either in her bed or she's in her wheelchair at her computer, and that's it. And all she does is watch, you know, on her computer playing some games, or you know, 24 hours a day, you know, sleeps, whatever. And with her Roku TV, she adds, you know, I'm paying for Amazon, you know, Prime, Hulu, Netflix, I don't know what all. I'm paying for those because she wants those. And but then she signs up with Roku. I mean, she clicks on things and adds the thing, and some of those things are just not, you know. But she thinks she's going to get, you know, maybe get some new movie or a series or something. I mean, we actually had HBO for a while because of what was on HBO, something everybody talked about. So I paid for HBO, and finally she said, well, since I spend so much, she said, you know, that she could do without that. But when I tell her here about this, and it works apparently with Roku, probably working maybe with Roku okay, better than it does just opening a browser on, you know, having a Windows 11. So it might be working really, you know, good. But anyway, enough for now, I think. I think I was going to say something else, but that's it. Thank you for watching.